It's not super important, but if I have the free time, I try to get it because it's my time to reflect, to figure out basically how to be a better me. So I like to have it. Do I always have them? Not really. Because as soon as I get out of the bed, sometimes they're on my heels. But I like to have this moment because it just gives me time to breathe by myself. I don't like just sit down and I don't even know what word I'm looking for. I will say what autism means to me. When I think of autism in other kids, I think of frustration, patience, endless possibilities. That is what autism is. So my kids are still young, and they are on a different spectrum of the autism disorder. They're both on two different spectrums of it. However, they are on different spectrums for millions of kids across the world. As far as having a structure or a daily balance, we kind of just go with the flow of what the boys like. They're pretty easygoing, so they don't have to have a set schedule. And nothing really throws off their balance. Sometimes, yes, it gets frustrating. It's hard. And sometimes it's just the easiest thing to deal with. Do I tell a random stranger they have autism? Honestly, that's none of their business. They're not going to be interacting with this person forever. If it's someone that I feel like needs to know, I will tell them. I am super proud to say they both have autism, just so people can see how well they function actually. Because some people still associate autism with, and I don't like to use this word, but retardation. My kids are nowhere near that. They can communicate with me their needs. They can communicate with their sister what their needs are. My mom, like some of my family can understand and help them, but they need to grow a little bit more. You can never be prepared to hear the response from a doctor. I knew something was different or quirky, should I say, about my oldest. Actually, he was younger than that, like 1.5 years old. And I knew something was quirky about him, so I reached out to the Marcus Center for Autism. He is more severe, which is he doesn't communicate as well as other kids or as this son. They both don't communicate as well as other kids, but you can understand him more than you can understand my other son. My other son also gets frustrated because he cannot tell you what exactly it is he wants to say. So he has a shorter temper, like a shorter patience. So it's something you don't really think about when you're pregnant. But just like once the kid is born, what's going on, and now you have this fear of sending them in the world, it's hard. It's a big decision to make, whether you want to continue to force them into the world when they're not ready. That's why I'm glad I had the decision, the option of staying home with them, at least until, school started. But then we were hit with the pandemic. So here I am at home again. I talked to people who were there, and they have so much positive to say about me and how big of an inspiration I am or could be to other people. And I didn't see it. I still don't see it. I just see me being a mom, a caring mom. Um, do I thank those people? Tremendously. Because sometimes without positive affirmations, you don't know how well you're doing. Um, I I want other moms to know it's not the end of the road. People compliment me and my kids all the time on it, like my family members. I don't keep them around a lot of people, especially during the pandemic, but they're just like, I can't believe they're doing this, or they know this and they know that. My kids are not. They don't talk, but they know all of the letters of the alphabet, all of their numbers, all of their colors. We're working on a lot of shapes. Like they may know 10 shapes out of 50. That's a huge, huge thing. They know a lot of animals. They know what they say. They know what they do. They know it all comes from you. You have to be their biggest supporter. You have to be the person that fights for them, the person that speaks up for them, and just advocate. Like, be there. Be patient. Be patient. Have a lot of patience. When you feel like you don't have patience, keep going. Never knew how much patience I really had. I know without a doubt that my kids have a different kind of hold on my heart than my daughter, because she was much more independent. But those boys, going through this process with them, us as a family, it's really shown me what love and patience and being kind to another person is. My aspiration for my boys are for them to live a full, happy life, to be able to go in the world and coexist with other humans without being bullied, picked on, discouraged, and committing suicide. There's a high suicide rate in autism, people with autism, because they're misunderstood. So I just want them to be happy and live a full, healthy life. Don't be afraid to reach out for help. Don't be afraid to cry. Don't be afraid to stomp your feet. Just remember, take everything one step, one moment, one day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year at a time. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Slow progression is better than no progression. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for considering my story as a part of your journey. I'm Shayla.